Crocs is killing it. They put out some DTC numbers that were just remarkable. So did you have a chance to take a look at their numbers? Welcome to the Remarkable Retail Podcast, Season 3, The Baker's Dozen Episode 13. I'm Michael LeBlanc.
And I'm Steve Dennis.
Here's a Croc, one of my Crocs. It's one of my favorites. It has been roughed up severely. It's also one of my dog's favorites. But I have a pair of I have a pair of Baby Yoda inspired Crocs on the way.
Well, first of all, I'm going to say, and I don't want to sound too snobby, wearing my Prada loafers, but I don't get Crocs. I had never got Crocs. I still don't get Crocs. But there's no denying the incredible success they've had in the last few years. In fact, their CEO, Andrew Reese, is a guy I knew a little bit back when he was at LEK Consulting, did some work with him. He's a great guy, fabulous leader, and this brand is just on fire. It's become a phenomenon. I think I saw like fur-lined Crocs or something they're coming out with. But yeah, I mean the numbers, I sort of lost track of them, but I think 70+% year over year growth.
Huge.
Great profitability. I think the stock's up like 2.5 times in a year and a half or something like. I mean, every metric is just amazing. Gross margins improved 670%. So, I mean, you talk about a business brand that's firing on all cylinders, both direct to consumer and wholesale. It's really amazing. And they also said in their earnings announcement that they're really not having a heck of a lot of problems with the supply chain, which I can't think of a major retailer or brand that hasn't alluded to the problems. And they're the first one that kind of said, we got it. We're okay.
Yeah, I think it's a super well-run business. You're right. I mean, Crocs were a thing, and then I thought they'd go away, but they just did not go away.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why I like my Crocs, because I put them out on the deck. And when I do my cooking, I never appreciated them as much when when you're standing up cooking for a while, doing my barbecue show,
right?
It's my footwear of choice because they're comfortable.
Right.
Standing up on them for a while, and they're durable. The dog loves them and chews the heck out of them, but you can still put them on. So anyway, they're fun and such a well-run company. So all respect out to the folks at Crocs. And also a shout out to my new podcast, Conversations with Commerce Next. And on a recent episode, we interviewed the COO and CMO of Crocs, coincidentally.
Oh, okay.
So it's a great interview. And that podcast is different than this one. We talk a lot about DTC and e-com. We get into the business side, but then we spend about half the podcast talking about the people. Like we talk about their careers and career advice and career trajectory. So it's different, but we talk to some great people. So I encourage everybody to tune in and join me on that. Without further ado, let's get to our fantastic interview with Kara from Hint.